Good afternoon, everyone. This is North Shore Preparedness coming to you from the absolutely beautiful shores of Lake Ontario. Today is Wednesday, September the 23rd, 2020, and it's an absolutely gorgeous day here. We have a temperature of about 23 degrees Celsius, which should be about 74 or so for my American brothers and sisters. Not a cloud in the sky, and we have a beautiful, beautiful light breeze happening. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to give you guys a first day of autumn garden update. I know first day of fall rolled in yesterday at about 9:30 or so a.m. So that will make today the first full day of fall. So happy fall, everyone. Happy autumn. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys a quick garden update. So the first part of the garden I'm going to do is we're going to do the hostas and the lily beds. And you can see the lilies are starting to yellow out a little bit still from the sun. You know, we're coming down to the end of the season. See this one here got torched a little bit, and you know, they flowered out. This one here is producing some seed pods here, as you can see, which is nice. We'll harvest those. But as you can see with the rest of the bed, the lilies, plenty of foliage. Plenty of foliage. Now this right here, that's the first flower we got, and that happened in late spring. Plenty of foliage, but no flowers. I think these guys want more sun, you know? So out of all this, we've just got one gorgeous lily. And it's absolutely stunning, to be honest with you. That's one of the reasons why I love them. You know, they look fantastic in a bouquet or a garden bed filled with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to replant these next year. I'm going to take these out, and where I think they would do well is somewhere where there's more sun. So Dan, if you and Tina are watching, I'm going to pick these bulbs out of here this fall. If you guys want them, I think a great place for them would be you know, right in front of your greenhouse. Gets plenty of sun. Any rain from the greenhouse will go ahead and water them, so you know, it might be fairly maintenance free over there, and they'd look real nice. So if you guys want them, give me a shout and let me know, okay? Because I'm not going to be putting these back in here next year. I'll put in something that, you know, is sort of guaranteed to flower. I'll just buy something and pop it in an annual or whatever. So anyways, that's what's going on with this side of the garden. Now I'll take you around and I'll show you what's going on with the rest of it. Okay, so yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here. Like I said, 23 or 74 degrees, and it's supposed to be that way all week and into the weekend. Now it's not supposed to, we're not supposed to have any rain until Sunday, I think they're saying. So as you can see, let me see if I can focus here. As you can see, I'm still getting peppers. Lots and lots of peppers happening still. I found peppers down here on the ground. I never even noticed. So we're getting lots and lots and lots of peppers. There's one in there that's going yellow. You know, there's more peppers here. So we're getting lots and lots of peppers still coming. So that's great. Yeah, like look at the ends of the these here. It's all still budding with peppers, and they're all still flowering. Like look, they're still flowering here. So we had a bit of a cold spell there and some cold nights, and I thought we were going to expect some frost. So I was a little bit worried. But, you know, we got a nice little warm spell here, and that's just fine by me. So we'll just keep letting things go. As you can see, the chard is still doing really, really well. So I'll be dehydrating more of that. I'll probably put some of that into some more pasta sauce because my tomatoes are still freaking out on me. Let's just take a little saunter over here, see what we can see. See, we got tomatoes on the vine, ripening. Now I had a problem with ripening. They weren't doing their thing for me. So this bit of a warm patch here, I think, is really going to help out. So I'm going to do a big harvest of these probably tomorrow, and I'm going to be making pasta sauce again this weekend, which is fantastic. Now that's just the end of this one bed here, but we'll walk you through what the rest of everything that's going on. Now this guy here, as you can see, is doing just fantastic. Not sure if you can see all that. This is doing just wonderful. It recovered really well. Thanks for the tips, everyone. And seems to be producing very nicely. So we'll let that go too. You know, I've heard of people shaking the snow off of these things to harvest them. So we'll just see how long they go and let them do their thing, because they're looking really nice. So that's that. Also over here, these tomatoes are inundating, absolutely inundating. Look at the tomatoes I have. I didn't plant a tomato here. This is a pot of potatoes. The tomatoes just found their way over here, and over here, and over here, and over here, and all in my walkway. But as you can see, yes, I still have all of my, I'm just going to go around on the, out of the sun here so you can see the, get a little bit of a better view of what's going on over here. Okay, that's better. Okay, so as you can see, I still have all of my potatoes in containers and buckets. As you can see, some of them, some of the plants are dying out, and some of them are still, you know, growing and green with leaves on them and whatnot. You get, as you can see. So I think I'm going to be taking those out later this week or on the weekend. Just to, you know, I'm really curious as to see what kind of a harvest I got out of them. Like, I know for a fact that there's going to be potatoes, because here's a potato here that some little critter dug up, and I don't expect it was pilfer. It was probably a chipmunk. So I've had chipmunks dig up my potatoes before, so that was probably them. Alright, over to this bed over here. As you can see, the cherry tomatoes are still a massive pain in my butt and overtaking everything. Everything. I've got more plums starting to do their thing and ripen down in here. And this is, it's crazy. Let me zoom in on this and see if you guys can see what is happening. I got tomatoes coming out of my ears here, still producing. Okay, there's some tomatoes. There's some tomatoes. There's some tomatoes. There's some ripening tomatoes inside of that plant. There's some tomatoes beside it. That's one plant over there. There's some tomatoes. There's some tomatoes. Not sure if you can see that or not, but there's some more tomatoes. There's some more tomatoes. They're all over the place. More tomatoes. They're just everywhere. So, yeah. I'll be canning sauce again this weekend. You know, I really hope the weather cooperates and stays warm, but, you know, being this the first of fall, like, we're a week away from October, guys. Who knows what could happen? Just a few miles from here, we've had frost, so... Alright, over to this other bed over here. This variety of tomato had started to, all summer long, these didn't come in ripe for me. But they're starting to come in now. I gave a few away on the weekend. I had a guest over, and I sent some home with her. So, yeah, we got more aromas and pastes coming in ripe. Look at the production here. Still going, still going. More coming in ripe, more coming in ripe. So, but yeah, there's just, like everywhere you look, there's tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. You know, just everywhere. All over the place. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. Hardly have to move a leaf. Look at that. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. Did I mention I've got tomatoes, guys? They're going crazy. So I know for a fact I can grow tomatoes back here. Not a problem. Another thing I know is I have a surprise volunteer. Now I did not plant this here. This is a volunteer. I think one of my seed packs might have fallen over while I had it, you know, set on this bench here while I was doing my planting. And a cantaloupe plant has decided to, you know, have a go at it back here. So that looks like it's going to be, that right there looks like it's going to decide to be a cantaloupe. And this down here, that's a cantaloupe just growing right there on the ground as a volunteer. Now that's about the size of a softball. Okay, I'll take you over here and I'll show you the other ones I got in the pots here. They're not so happy over here. I'm not sure if they're good in pots or what the deal is, but I have cantaloupes. I have cantaloupes, and they're about the size of a quarter. There's another little one over here. It's a little bit bigger, but again, you know, not very big. But we'll let them do their thing and see if they come good. My rosemary's still doing awesome. My basil is still doing awesome. My parsley is still doing awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of stuff to make sauce with this weekend. Lots of peppers, lots of tomatoes. I picked up celery and onions today, and I jammed another almost 90 pounds of sugar into the pantry. The sale was still on over at Walmart, so I capitalized on that. But that's what I got for you guys. Just a quick garden tour, late September, first day of autumn. Little garden update. And we're getting peppers all over the place. We're getting peppers, peppers, peppers. This is a plant on the other side of the end of the bed that the other yeah, peppers all over the place. So I got lots and lots of peppers to put into the sauce this weekend, which is great. It's you know, I'm really happy with how this harvest turned out. So yeah, we'll be doing it again next year. It was a very successful experiment. I learned a ton. Super curious to see what my potatoes do for a yield, and I will definitely bring you guys a video of that when I go to harvest those. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Just a little quick update on the garden and show you how it's doing for this 23rd of September, the first full day of fall. Okay guys, hope everyone's well and safe. This is going to be North Shore Preparedness. Out for now.